Today we look at a Vikings wide receiver, the polar plunge, ice, and much more.
We have today's weather forecast with James and a sports update with Riley.
Today is February 26, 2026.
We are live from Studio H12 in the Schroyer Broadcasting Center at Bradley Central High School, and you're watching VOX News Today.
Welcome back to VOX News. I'm Wyatt Firestone.
And I am Thomas Duas. Here's your top stories for today.
A new show of force from North Korea, a military parade with goose-stepping soldiers marching through the streets of Pyongyang, and a promise to strengthen North Korea's nuclear capabilities and weapons production. Leader Kim Jong-un and his daughter preside over the event Wednesday wearing matching black leather jackets.
Australian police have confirmed today that the body of an 85-year-old man, a grandfather who was kidnapped from his home, has been found. Authorities say that this case of mistaken identity. The suspect had a different intent target and were demanding ransom money. Two suspects approached his home last week and were later seen forcing him into a car. Police now have two suspects in custody and say more arrests are expected.
Police are investigating after a nearly blind refugee died shortly after leaving Border Patrol custody. Officials say agent left Nurul Ahmed Shamalam at a coffee shop on a cold night in Buffalo, New York. They say he went missing and found a dead few miles away 5 days later. The Buffalo mayor calls the agent's actions inhumane and says the death was preventable. CBP says he gave the refugees a courtesy ride to a warm location after determining he was not, quote, amenable to removal. Officials say Sham Alam spoke against Little English and had fled genocide in Myanmar.
Officials with the FBI are investigating a California house. Authorities were called to a home in Iriv on Monday after a landlord found suspicious items. Officials reportedly discovered a homemade science lab with possible chemical nerve agents. According to a source familiar with the situation, the FBI has been probing the scene since Monday. These are currently no reports of related illnesses or injuries.
Now let's check on your weather with James.
Coming up, we have a look at your forecast, radar, and weather at a glance. Remember, you can trust us with your weather. Stay with us.
Hello, I'm Lisa Lovelace, President and CEO of Bradley Medical Center. This holiday season, our community celebrates more than just the tour of trees. We're celebrating a year of transformation. In just 12 months, we've built a stronger foundation for care and delivered results that our community can feel. We've upgraded the mammography to the latest in technology, the 3D, and we've added 17 physicians to our medical staff, including services that are hand surgery, ENT, and endocrinology. We've improved our emergency department wait times, and we've seen double-digit improvements in our patient satisfaction scores. And most of all, we had an amazing Joint Commission survey. Our surveyors told us that our hospital is on the verge of something great. And all of this is powered by one simple promise: excellence, every person, every time. Our community hospital, growing, improving, and investing in a place that we call home. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
At your Geico local office, we know that time flies. But when you bundle your coverage with Geico, you could save money all year long. Contact your local agent to get personalized service and even more savings.
Company. We believe in the power of creativity. We have a hat that can accompany your diverse style and personality. At Hat a Boy Hat Company, we celebrate individuality.
At McDonald's, we're making changes every day to serve you better. It's what we're made of. And serving you better means fresh beef Quarter Pounder burgers. Your burger, his burger, her burger. All cooked fresh, right when you order. Made from pure North American beef and just a pinch of salt and pepper. Because we think there's nothing better than a fresh beef Quarter Pounder burger made for you, right when you order. And that's just one way we're showing you what we're made of.
Welcome to the discussion. As you know, we have interesting, informative, and fascinating people from the Cleveland and surrounding areas. We have, at the end of 2024, over 2,900,000 views, over 11,500 followers on Facebook, and over 1,240 subscribers on YouTube. We'd like to hear, if you would, in the comments, please let us know who you would like to see in the discussion. We're very open, very flexible. Please comment. Thank you.
CRCC to me is a calling that God placed on my life to really step out in faith on something that I didn't think I could do, and it's been amazing to see how God's worked through it.
CRCC stands for Crossroads Community Church, but we're a church that our vision is to be a life-giving church in our community. We do that through helping people know God, find freedom, discover their purpose, and then go make a difference. And so that's what we're doing every week, is helping people discover their jam and go make a difference.
I am James Knowles at your weather controls. For today's weather, it is currently 54 and raining outside. The high is 64 and the low today is 51. And for our local radar, it's currently raining in our area and will likely continue over the next few hours. For our local radar today, there's some rain in the southeast of the country and some snow in the northeast. For your 7-day forecast, today brings thunderstorms with heavy rain possible this morning and a high near 64 degrees, then clearing tonight with a low around 45. Friday turns partly cloudy with a high of 67 and a low of 39. Saturday looks partly cloudy and warmer with a high of 72 and a low of 41. Sunday stays mostly cloudy with a high of 74 and a low of 45. Monday brings a chance of morning showers and a high near 64 and a low of 48. Tuesday remains cloudy with a high of 63 and a low of 47. And Wednesday stays mostly cloudy but warmer with a high around 69 and a low of 40 or 52. That wraps up your weather forecast. Now over to Riley with your sports update.
Coming up after this break, I will share highlights and scores from last night's games. Stay with us.
Charcuterie or grazing table this holiday season. Checkerboards catering, create some forgettable spreads filled with fresh, flavorful, and beautifully styled bites. Perfect for parties, weddings, and celebrations. The best in town for a reason. Let us help make your table extra special this year. From our kitchen to yours, give us a call today.
McDonald's is honored to serve our communities. McDonald's would like to give the opportunity to come join their team at one of their 11 locations. McDonald's has 5 locations in Cleveland and locations in Athens, Sweetwater, Madisonville, Etowah, Ocoee, and Ottawa. It's as simple as texting APPLY to 38000 or dropping by one of their 11 locations for an application. They offer flexible schedules, tuition assistance, and competitive wages. Come join the winning team at your local McDonald's.
Welcome back. I'm Riley Mullins with your sports update. Players of Lanier High School boys basketball team share their memories 61 years later. In 1965, the team was never defeated and racking up 43 wins for the season. 2 players, the point guard Arthur Brown and center Lewis Tucker, recall their championship season came at a difficult time in U.S. history during the Civil Rights Movement. Segregation was a powerful force at the time and meant no championship rings or jackets and no banquet for the team. That all changed decades later when the team got the rings, jackets, and recognitions they deserved. Former college football star and fan favorite Arizona Cardinal wide receiver Rondale Moore was found dead at his home this last Sunday. Moore, who attended the University of Purdue, quickly became a standout star for the team. He was known as one of the most electric players in college going into the 2021 NFL Draft. The official ruling on his death was a suicide. This comes after Moore had 2 separate ACL injuries, which many fans think contributed to Moore's death. Iman Shumpert had a unique way of describing LeBron James in a recent podcast. Shumpert said, "This is the best way I can describe it. He is ChatGPT. You can ask him anything, he knows. He knows the coaches, assistants, the players, development. Most athletes better than you give you one pointer. If you can't do it, give it to me. Bron will give you the learning curve." Here's a look at your scores from last night. The Pistons beat the Thunder 124-116. The Wizards beat the Grizzlies 133-112. The Bucks beat the Cavaliers 118-116. The Spurs beat the Raptors 110-107. The Rockets beat the Kings 128-97. And the Nuggets beat the Celtics 103-84. That is all I have for sports. Stay tuned for VOX News right after this break.
Right now you're wondering, what's next? Well, Lee University specializes in helping you find your next path. Your education, your calling, your faith. Wherever you feel led, we know you can make a difference. That's why your Lee family will be with you to guide the way. No matter what twists and turns lie ahead, you can expect something great from Lee University.
Welcome back. In eastern Tennessee, a correctional officer was fatally stabbed by an inmate on Tuesday. It happened at the Morgan County Correctional Complex in Wartburg. State correctional officials identified the victim as 35-year-old Dustin Pettigo. The inmate accused of the stabbing was identified as Reginald Steed. He's been serving a 27-year sentence for aggravated assault, kidnapping, and attempted voluntary manslaughter charges. Officials said it's Steed, who's since been transported to another facility.
Cleveland Utilities will host a public information session on Friday, February 27th at 2 p.m. at the CU Tom Wheeler Training Center. The session will focus on the utilities' upcoming budget, capital projects, and fees. It will be held at 2455 Guthrie Avenue Northwest. Residents and stakeholders are encouraged to attend and learn more about the plans and priorities ahead.
Dozens of preschool students in Chicago took part in a mini polar plunge. Wednesday, this Catholic school transformed one of its classrooms into a frosty water oasis. One by one, the young children took a dip with only their feet into kiddie pools filled with ice. The event was held to raise money for members of the city's largest polar plunge teams. All proceeds will go to the Polar Plunge Chicago, which benefits Special Olympics Illinois. We are on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube.
You will also find more online at our website, bchs.tv.
Remind your friends to like, subscribe, and share our YouTube channel, BCHS Bear Network.
Tune in each weekday for our newscast. You just can't get enough VOX.
That is all we have for today from Studio H12 and the Shore Broadcasting Center at Bradley Central High School.
And as always, God bless and go Bears!